So today we're going to talk about how to get visa to come and work in Kuwait. So a lot of you Nigerians have been asking me about the requirements coming to work in Kuwait, and I was like kind of telling you guys that I don't know. So today I brought my husband to explain to you all how you can go about the visa to come and work in Kuwait.
So, in order to come and work to Kuwait, you need to find employer in the first place, because that is the only way for people to come and work in Kuwait. You need to find a job. With your employer, you should sign a contract. It's not only for Nigerians, it's for all countries across the world. Maybe not GCC countries, Gulf countries, but I'm not sure about it. So you need to find a job, you need to sign a contract, and then you can go and get your visa done and ready. Actually, once you sign a contract, you are almost there. So in order to come to Kuwait, you need to find a sponsor, or you need to find your employer. Employer equals sponsor in Kuwait. You can be sponsored, or you can get a contract with government agency, or you can get a contract with the private agencies or private companies. Either ways, once you sign a contract, this is conditions met for you to apply for a visa. In order to get Kuwaiti visa, you have to go through health test, checkup, whatever, get a permits from police, from court, that you haven't been prosecuted or arrested or blah 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 blah, there is no criminal case against you, or that you're not in a criminal evidence in your respective country, and then you bring all these papers and together with your contract, and you go to Kuwaiti embassy, and within a few days you get your visa. Then your employer will send you, usually they send a plane ticket, they pay for it.
How can they apply? Where can they apply for the job?
Where you can apply is, usually you get ads or vacancy notices on different job seeking platforms, but that's something that you should look for yourself. There are many like platforms for healthcare professionals, for I don't know, engineers, for whatever other professions or occupations or level of education. So yeah, you be careful. Once you get there, you will need to post your CV, and then you will be getting like tons of spam emails, like people offering you jobs, like giving you enormously high salaries. They will even quote existing offices or whatever, existing companies, but at the end of the day they will ask you, can you send money in order to fill in your paperwork? Yeah.
Do not send money.
Yeah, don't send money, because if some company from Kuwait wants to bring you to Kuwait, they will pay all your costs. So yours is just to get yourself a visa, and even that you can take receipts and bring them to your company, and they will pay you probably even cost of your visa.
Wow.
Whatever thing, but you have to negotiate that with your respective company. There are no fixed contracts here in terms like you have to sign this contract. No, everything is, before you sign it, you have to negotiate it well. So once you sign it, that's it. That's it until you leave Kuwait. So if you are hoping to get salary raise, make sure it's mentioned in your contract. Then it's mandatory to your company. Unless it's mentioned in your contract, kiss it goodbye. So whatever is in your contract, you will get it. Usually, the contracts here, they go like salary, accommodation, transport, and in some cases, people get food provided. But I don't know about this. So yeah, this is how it looks once you get here. Once you get the offer, job offer, look for it, Google it, do your best. Many people, many nationalities work in Kuwait.
Yeah.
Do not try to play smart or to try and scam like anybody. Nobody's stupid here, believe me. It's like you have like people from across the world, and everybody's like trying to play their own game to get for themselves. So more or less, however dumb people look here, they're all players. And if you try to scam, nobody's gonna get upset about it. They will just cut you off and your loss. What to do? So be frank, be sincere, and in the first place, pledge as a responsible person, reliable person. In Kuwait, there's a lot of foreigners, but there's a big cleanup here, or cleanup. They're kicking out a lot of foreigners because they were not reliable. They cannot relay like Kuwaiti, like their companies, Kuwaiti companies. They brought them in a good faith. They can do their jobs. Eventually, it turned out after 1 year or 5 or 10 years, they're just like, they don't want to do their job. So now they're cleaning up the country.
And there's a situation where some people were making use of fake school certificate, right? And then they found out.
Wow. Any criminal activity in Kuwait is severely punished. So alcohol is illegal here. There are no bars as we know them.
No
Pubs, clubs, disco clubs. No. Any criminal attempt of, you can try. I mean, people try. There were fake diplomas, university degrees, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you might go with it till one moment. If you get caught. Wow, first they're gonna put you in a jail, and then they will forget about you for a few years, and after a few years they will just like, what was your case, and they're gonna sentence you to something and kick you out of country, so you will never be able to come to any of GCC countries afterwards. That's how the law is here, so do not, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Okay, so how much is like accommodation here in Kuwait?
Accommodation in Kuwait is mainly provided by your company.
Okay.
Also, you have to make sure that a certain type of accommodation that you want to have is stated in your contract. You might as well end up in a room sharing one room with 4 other people that you have never heard of in your life, different even nationalities, or same skin color. So you might end up sharing a room with a guy from Zimbabwe that you like, what you have in common, like this. So if you prefer to have separate room,
It's stated in your
you ask
contract.
your employer to provide a room for you.
Right.
If you want to have apartment, then your job needs to be well paid, more than $2,000 a month. Then you are entitled to have apartment for yourself. If you're gonna pay your own accommodation, that's very expensive. Like 1-bedroom apartment in a nice like living area, is anywhere It's not anywhere. It's at least $750, $800 minimum. But if you make like a lot of money, then you can find also apartment for $5,000 a month. Very nice apartments, 1 bedroom if you want, 2 bedrooms, no problems. Even whole house, whole villa. So accommodation is very expensive in Kuwait. But once you come to Kuwait, you will be taken care of that
By your company.
by your company. And now let's go back a little bit on how to get to Kuwait.
Okay.
You can come to Kuwait as a
Tourist?
labor,
Okay.
applying for jobs through different whatever sites or what do you call this, platform job,
On
whatever.
internet.
Yeah, online. You can come as a wife or husband of your partner who lives there. Sorry, as a wife only. Only husband can sponsor his wife, so wife cannot sponsor her husband. So if a girl or woman or wife comes to Kuwait, she cannot bring her husband. Unlike if a husband come, then he can bring his entire family, not entire family, but like wife and kids. That's family visa.
Yeah.
The first one was like work visa. This is family visa, and then you have like these temporary visas for like 3 months that you can,
Tourist visa.
yeah, plus tourist visa. Tourist visa is like you have to go to Kuwait embassy and apply for tourist visa there, and but remember, 1 Kuwaiti dinar is 3 point something dollars, 3.1, 3.2 US dollars. So if you're planning to come as a tourist to Kuwait, you can expect to pay for cheapest hotel room not less than $70 per night, cheapest hotel room. There are as well hotels here that you pay like $1,000 per night, just a normal hotel, nothing special. So
And you cannot work on tourist visa.
yeah, you cannot work on tourist visa. You can do illegal jobs, but this is
Yeah.
very small.
Court.
This is very small country. You know,
yeah.
everybody knows everybody
everybody.
by name, literally. So if you get caught,
Good luck.
yeah, good luck.
You cannot work on tourist visa. You cannot work on family visa. You can work on family visa, but once you get caught, good luck.
Yeah, then you're both out.
So, is it worth it working in Kuwait? Is working in Kuwait worth it?
Depends on your income. Kuwait has no social security funds and this kind of things. No, this is kingdom. So you cannot expect to come to Kuwait same like you go to Germany or Sweden or some
US.
European country or US. There you can go like hustling around, like do this little bit here, do this little bit there, get some money here, get some money there, get your social security, social money, whatever social security money, whatever they call it. Get money for your kids. No, none of this is happening here. Here you pay for yourself. You get nice salary, but you have to pay everything, including every single visit to your doctor, whether you're a newborn or newborns or kids they don't pay, but if you go to a doctor, you have to pay. You have to participate with minimum $30 per visit, and then you get the real bill later.
So, what are the top paying jobs here in Kuwait?
Drug dealers.
Ignore him, guys.
Like
It's
bank robbers, they get the most money.
teaching job.
Teaching is a well-paid job. Nursing is also good, fairly good paid job. You can manage around as an individual, as one person only.
Engineering.
engineering, doctors. Doctors are a very well paid job. 3,000 plus a month in dollars. Also engineers, they get like, depends on what company you work for, but you will get no less than $3,000 a month, plus accommodation, transport, and then so. But like working as a bartender, you will get anywhere between what, which is like maybe $600-700 a month, plus transport and accommodation.
And in terms of teaching, they mostly hire those from US, right? English speaking country.
Well, in terms of teaching, like if you want to learn English, you're gonna ask a native English speaking person to teach you. So the same here. Kuwait is bringing teachers for English language, mainly like 90% from native English speaking areas. Okay, 80%. The rest, from 20%, they are like professors or teachers from other countries, including like, I don't know, any European country, but you have to be very, how you call this, proficient in English, expert in English, for instance, and yeah, if you speak French, nobody cares about French here.
But when you want to teach as an English teacher, but you are not from like Canada, British, and
native English speaking areas,
they will pay you different from those people.
Of course, because you're not like what they are looking for. Actually, you're not.
But once you have those passports, consider your payments will increase.
Yeah, for instance, if you're Nigerian national and if you're living in if you have a US passport, the great thing for you would be to come working in Kuwait as an English teacher, because you will be getting $3,000 tax free. You would have like very nice apartment.
Because they don't pay tax, right?
Yeah, tax free. There's no taxes here. So if you have any other but Nigerian passport, because Nigeria is not considered native speaking English language country, no matter the proficiency, and when you start learning, and all you guys, you speak like English and Pidgin and whatever, your local
What's up?
local languages. In a case you're struggling in United States, for instance, you're not doing, taxes are high, unemployment, or even in Canada or in Germany, anywhere, like, and you want to come to Kuwait to teach English, man, it's a good job. You get like, I said 3,000, but you get like no less than 2.5 thousand US dollars a month, plus accommodation.
Vacation, right?
Vacation is paid. You get paid vacation. So this is like, but this is like, teaching jobs are like good opportunity for like English speaking people, whether you're from Philippines or from Nigeria. If you have like US passport or whatever, Russian passport,
British passport, Australian passport, your pay will be high. And another thing, apart from teaching, that Nigerian guy that works with, I think this company would.
I don't know whatever his company, but he's an engineer. He's a petroleum engineer. So this is like petroleum country. So if you can, do something. I've heard that petroleum engineers working on the platforms in the desert or in the sea, they make like $10,000 a month, $8,000, $7,000 a month.
Wow.
Really, and plus they get per diems like blah 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 blah, and 1 month you fly home, 1 month you come back to
no
Kuwait
wonder
to
that
work.
guy is flying home. What about housemaid job? Because someone messaged me on Instagram asking me to look for housemaid job for her. I didn't respond because I don't know how to tell her.
For maids,
Yeah.
maid jobs, there are agencies in Kuwait. Agencies from Kuwait, they recruit maids and drivers for households from their I don't know, reliable countries or sources. Drivers they get from India mainly, maids Sri Lanka, Philippines, rarely Ethiopia. Very very rarely, because they were like earlier there was some like clashes and some cases where like African maid got really angry at her boss and she like killed him or beat him up. Yeah, it was like ages ago, but you know they're like kind of being careful because you need to bring someone that you don't know to your own house to take care of your own self and your kids, and then you wake up one morning headless. Like, what is that, you know? So they take care of that. Like, so maids are from Philippines, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, maybe Malaysia, not so sure. Singapore, maybe not so sure. Some from Ethiopia, and I don't know, maybe some other country that I don't know of. But yeah, there are Africans here, Kenyans from all over Africa, Nigerians, whatever, Cameroonians, whatever, from all over Africa, from all across the Africa. But they all got like a direct contact with the company they want to get a job in. So when we start our own employment agency here in Kuwait, we will be very glad to serve your needs with a special discount for you guys.
So guys, I think
until that time,
that's the end of this video. So guys, like you've heard my husband, the only way you can get a job is to search for jobs online. You go on internet, you search for jobs in Kuwait, Google it, make inquiries, and the companies will send you email, respond to you. Do not send money to any job agencies or whatsoever. The companies are the ones responsible to cover up every cost. Like for example, my husband, how did he got to Kuwait? It was online. He searched for jobs online, okay? And I think he applied for like hundreds of jobs before he finally got this one that he came to Kuwait with. So do not apply twice or three times and then you say, oh, no one wants to send you email, no one wants to reply your email.
You need to be very, very persistent.
Yes.
Because there's like hiring agency, employment agencies, you know, and if they see your names like very often oftenly there, then they will like, okay, let's get this guy. He kind of rings a bell, you know.
Right.
So yeah, be persistent, be stubborn that way,
and be prayerful.
And yeah, so, and good luck.
So guys, if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section, but I'm not promising to answer all your questions. If you have any videos, ideas you would recommend for us to share in our platform, please let us know in our comment section. And thank you so much for watching.